Memories and learning stuff under pressure is a big part of my industry, learning lines, things like that. Always try and think of it less like a script, try and think of it less like a page, and actually picture what it is, what the message is that you're trying to say. And then the words will form themselves. If you end up paraphrasing, that's fine, as long as you are clear on the exact message that you're trying to say, and the words will just come.
I'm stood in front of the Hull University Library, and this is where I spent most of my time studying for my 3-year undergraduate degree. So the library provided me with a quiet space with no distractions, unlike my student house. There was always easy access to any books that I needed, as well as club Wi-Fi. There was a great cafe in the ground floor for some much needed coffee breaks. And overall, studying in the library just allowed me to sort of separate my social life with my studies, and I just definitely had a much better time at university because of this.
One of the best things you can do for learning is to get yourself into a growth mindset. Now that's going into things positively. Now one of the best ways you can do that is to look at what it is you're learning. Maybe it's a maths equation, maybe it's something in English, maybe it's something in geography, and think about what actual skills you're gaining from that. Think about, is it helping you learn how to problem solve? Is it learning you how to think on your feet? Is it learning you how to predict things that are going to happen in the future? If you get them, it'll make it a lot easier and you'll want to learn it.
Hi, it's Natasha from Humber Outreach Project. So when I was a student, one of the things I did to create a healthy work-life balance at home is make sure I reward myself. So how I earned rewards was I'd section out books like this, so textbooks. I'd put little markers at the end of each section. Once I reached that section, I'd get somebody to test me on it to make sure that I knew what I was doing, I knew exactly what I was just read. So I put them in a jar, pick them out, so I didn't know what reward I was getting. So there could be things such as time online, treat yourself with some food, a study break, whatever it was. And that would help me keep motivated and help me balance my time well.
Now remember, memory is fed by emotion. There's a really good phrase, which is, memory is the residue of thought. When you revise, all you're trying to do is recall memories. You can recall them better the more you revise them in different ways, and the stronger you form the original memory anyway. So my memory, I'm not gonna take that wrong route along this mountain in Edinburgh again, because I'm being stung by a nettle and treading in cow poo. So as you can see, strong memories with your senses, where you feel emotion from it, good and bad, helps you remember things.
One way of creating memories or creating lasting memories is using post-it notes and colour coordinating them for each subject or each topic. So blue for maths, red for science, green for English. Well, another thing you could do is learn your facts in a weird voice, because if you remember them in your weird voice, you're most likely to remember them in a normal voice. So, the capital city of Canada is Ottawa. Ottawa.
Repeat if it's something you need to remember and it's something it's important to you. Repeat the process as much as you can so it's embedded in your mind. It's almost muscle memory. Take notes. Notes are always good old pen and paper, man. You can't go wrong with it. Yeah? Always take notes.
To help your memory, you should try using a technique called active recall, which is when you do little and often revision instead of 5 hours of passive revision. So for example, the day after you've learnt something new, you should go over it for 5 minutes to just refresh your memory. Also, you should try and condense your notes so it's only the key information that you're learning instead of a more long-winded.
So one of the most important things within your learning is the environment you're doing it in. So that might be at school, that might be at home. I'm going to quickly show you the environment I do my working at home. So this is what my little home office looks like. So I've got my laptop, got my iPad, space for tea, a nice little plant to boost the mood, and this little guy who I like to have by my side when I'm working. Now it's important to have a good environment that helps you concentrate and have little things to do to help boost you on. So for example, what I do is I make a little to-do list, and whenever I finish something, I give it a big tick. That might be something you do to help keep you concentrated.
A second quote I wish I had up around my room when I was revising is this one. So a little bit of progress each day adds up to big results.